Valkyrie, hold on. You don't need us to talk to Odin, do you? It's just... I thought this might be a good time to get some training in.
Training?
Yes. Unlike on Midgard, we can move around freely up here. And I'm still pretty rusty after, you know, dying.
That's a good idea. I have wanted a chance to spar against Egon for some time now.
One might question the point of training without a physical body, but your enthusiasm is certainly admirable.
You're not interested, Cypher?
On the contrary, with Valkyrie's permission, it'd be an honour to join you.
I see nothing wrong with a desire to hone one's skills. I shall ask the Allfather.
I can save you the trouble, my Valkyrie. Here I am.
Allfather, is it safe for you to leave the throne?
Thanks to your efforts, I am now quite able to move around these grounds as I wish. Grant the Einherjar their request, Valkyrie. They may make use of an old training ground not far from here.
Thank you, Allfather.
Your generosity shall not be for naught. I shall see they have access to the training grounds immediately. Now, my report on this last excursion to Midgard. I was able to locate Draupnir.
Ah, yes. Draupnir. Finally back in its rightful place in Asgard. There are now only 2 gifts left to be recovered. As for the next gift, I sense that it lies in an area of Midgard that was once known as Ramali.
Yes, Allfather.
I see you have managed to recruit more Einherjar.
Yes, Allfather. However...
Speak your mind.
Perhaps it is because they were once human, but at times they have... peculiar notions.
No doubt some part of their humanity still lingers within them. Pay it no mind.
Understood. I shall try.
So, this is Ramali.
I heard they've been into sorcery for centuries. Can't say I met anyone who knew much about it, though.
It has long been known as an insular nation. They have a history of its people avoiding contact with outsiders.
I must admit I don't know much about it either. Though I have heard that there was a sorceress who protected the land.
I've read similar tales. Unfortunately, that's just it. I know little beyond those records. Most sources seem to suggest that she sought neither wealth nor influence with her powers. She simply desired to protect the land.
Fools you are, defying the gods. All threats will be eliminated. Meteor Swarm! To oblivion! Here ends your miserable life. Time to round you up. Conversion! You deserve no less. All threats will be eliminated.
Say, Valkyrie, do you dislike humans?
Dislike?
Though, from what I can tell, perhaps you haven't given it much thought thus far.
I have not.
But the world you're saving, that includes us humans, does it not? Do you not want to know more about us? If you're going to restore the world as it used to be, then it wouldn't hurt to know what humans want.
What humans want? I fail to see the immediate necessity of doing so. But I will consider it. Surrender to the divine! I must think of our next move. Great! world awaits salvation. I sense a soul here.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Show yourself.
You are a being of divine power, are you not? Please, would you hear my plea? My name is Taika. It was once my duty to watch over this land.
Then speak, Taika. What is it you want?
This area has been plagued with monsters. It is only a matter of time before my soul succumbs to the onslaught. Yet I cannot bear the thought of becoming one of them and causing harm to those I fought so hard to protect.
So you wish for me to save you from your plight?
Yes, please. I would be forever in your debt.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Firestorm! To my side, my noble inheritors.
I'll cut down all who stand in our way.
Your fate has been decided. Your training is indeed some souls cannot be saved.
I've done my part.
We must heal our wounds and move on.
What is this foul stench? Have beasts come stumbling into the palace?
No, look. Not beasts. Guardians.
Fire! Great! I was right to make you one of my chosen. I expected nothing less. An easy fight. To my side, my noble Imperial.
I shall claim victory!
You have been dead.
Worthy of the
Your fate has been decided. Great! It is over.
This will be simple enough.
Do not fear, for this is your salvation. Here ends your miserable existence. Firestorm! We end this here. shall not be opened. Defiled soul, you shall be free.
I shall protect you, Valkyrie.
Let us continue to cleanse the world. What fools you are, defying the gods! Know that this is your fate. You will be purified. Soul. A power to restore. Your purification is at hand. You are all to be purified. Her own. You shall not Meteor swarm. That was a tornado.
Fret not. I have an idea.
To my side, Christopher, my noble inheritor.
I'll show you the strength of the Empire.
That is worthy of
Fret not. I have an idea. Hardly a challenge.
All threats will be eliminated.
I want to meet my end knowing that I lived as a human, proudly protecting my fellow humans. But dear sister, I still wish for you to live.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Behold your salvation. Victory is mine! Be the first to strike.
Surrender to the divine!
That was a tenacious one. Here ends your miserable existence. Thunderbolt hammer!
No mercy, Valkyrie!
Surrender to the divine!
In peace. Here ends your miserable existence. It is the will of the divine. Firefall! That was a tenacious one. An easy fight. Icy crystal, entrapped in its world. The end is here. You are mine. I will not stop until the world is saved.
An easy fight.
Soul! Shower agony. Farewell, defiant soul. Be the first to strike. Shiver into nothingness. Take care of this. Face your doom. I expected nothing less.
Okay, let me take a look.
Christopher, show them your strength.
I'll show you the strength of Yerhard's lineage.
To oblivion! How careless! You have been cleansed.
You won't need chains in there. Put your arms out. I'll take them off.
No, leave them on. Please. I don't know how long I can hold this power back.
You are all to be purified, per Odin. You are defying the gods. Your soul shall not be wasted. strike. Chilling blade. Victory is mine. Know that this is your fate. Defying the gods.
An opportunity arises.
We end this here.
Strike worth its weight in gold. I suppose this is as far as I go.
That was a tenacious one. You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. To my side, my noble Valkyrie fight.
I can handle this.
Fade into the dark.
I suppose this is as far as I go.
Shiver into nothingness. Healing bounty. You are mine. To my side, my noble Imperial fight.
I've got just the thing to turn this back.
Shut the song of ice.
My power. No need for pity.
End this here.
Strike's worth its weight in gold. No need for pity.
We end this here.
Everything's fitting into place.
The world awaits salvation. Be the first to strike. Icy crystal, entrapped this world.
My power. No need for pity.
We end this here.
That should swing back in my favour.
Icy crystal, entrapped this world. Icy crystal, entrapped this world.
My power.
Chilling blade. Glacial blizzard. Loyal soldier. Heed my view.
I'll pick off the ones in the distance too. Strike worth its weight in gold.
You have my thanks for your service.
Everything's fitting into place.
This isn't right! She protected this town! You all know that!
The bad monsters ran away because the Guardian helped us.
thank you all enough for what you have done.
Taika, it is time for you to learn what lies ahead for your soul. It is a Naglfar, formed from a fragment of your soul.
Yes, I can sense myself within it. It is me, though my mind is utterly lost, crippled by regret.
The pain was too much for your human body to contain. But fear not. Our Valkyrie here will ease its burden.
We shall purify this soul.
This should be easy enough. Icy crystals, entrapped with wine.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
Icy crystals, entrapped with wine.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
Icy crystals, entrapped with wine.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie. This is as far as I go.
Loyal Cypher, hear my call.
Did you think you were safe there?
Icy crystals, entrapped with wine.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
Icy crystals, entrapped with wine.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
Shut! Icy crystals, entrapped with wine. Icy crystals, entrapped with wine. Icy crystals, entrapped with wine.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
The song of ice beckons the end.
Requesting your aid, Valkyrie.
To my side, my noble imperial Titan.
Just a bit to turn us back.
The song of ice beckons the end. We end this here.
My soul. I cannot thank you enough. Now, I may finally pass peacefully into oblivion.
Is that enough for you? Is there nothing else you have left undone from when you were alive?
From when I was alive? Yes. Yes, there is. I failed to stand up for myself. I threw my life away, thinking my execution must be just if it was what the people desired. even though I knew there were still those who needed my help. That is why I have wandered these lands for countless winters.
Taika, as we speak, the world faces utter destruction. Become an Inherior and serve as one of my chosen warriors.
So, I might help those I once failed to protect?
With your knowledge and power, I have no doubt about it.
You may have perished, but your journey shall begin once more, together with us.
Then the path I must take is clear to me.
We must continue our search for the next gift. Come on.
Soul, you shall be free. You shall not suffer. Pulverize. Meteor swarm.
That's quite a horde of monsters.
And that's on top of the countless monsters we saw on the way here. Valkyrie, do you think we will make it through?
I fear that we shall have the same luck wherever we go. The monsters will always gather wherever a gift...
What is it, Valkyrie?
This is strange. The gift seems to be moving.
What? Is that even possible? Don't tell me this one can walk around on its own.
It is possible that something is transporting it. We must hurry. Do not let your guard falter.
Well now, what is this? You needn't trouble yourself with this.
Well, look at that. Are those new Enheria I see in your roster? Your quest to save the world must be going well, then.
I have no patience for your nonsense. If you value your life, you would do well to relinquish the gift.
You're still very much dancing to Odin's sorry tune, I see. I guess I have no choice but to...
What are you doing, Hilde? Was I not clear you were to return immediately after retrieving the artifact?
Please, forgive my insolence.
It matters not. So we meet at last, little Valkyrie. Oh, how I have longed for this moment. Do put away those trinkets of yours. I have no intention of harming you, for you shall all soon be mine.
Who are you? And what are you scheming?
Scheming? Why, nothing at all. I only came to see the face of the poor Valkyrie forced to slave away for the almighty Odin's all-consuming folly.
The All-Father hopes to save the world. Any who hinder him shall meet a swift death.
Oh, how loyal. Though, let me ask you this. Did you ever stop to consider how he intends to go about saving the world?
What are you...
You haven't, have you? Oh, you poor wretched thing. You've yet to realize that you are merely a pawn in his machinations. But I shall say no more. Deal with those creatures as you wish. We shall cross paths again, my swift, unwitting Valkyrie.
Think carefully about her words. She is more honest than Odin will ever be.
Wait!
Snap out of it! We can worry about them later. We've got slightly more pressing problems right now.
The holy laws decree your obliteration. You have the most
Come from behind.
You deserve mercy. You are mine!
think of something fast, or things are gonna go from bad to worse. What now?
All Father.
As you can see, with my power restored, I can now send an avatar to Midgard.
Thank you, All Father. Were you concerned for our safety?
I cannot have you die on me at such a crucial time now, can I? Are you all unhurt?
Yes, All Father. Thanks to your assistance, we are all unscathed.
Then I am glad. Now, there is another matter I wish to discuss. Return to Asgard post-haste.
Yes, All Father.
I dread to think what would have become of us had Odin not intervened.
Indeed. Let us return to Asgard. Odin used what little power he still has just to save us. His mere servants. I will not let his faith in us go squandered.